everyone, it's Beth from Sweetheart's Hair and welcome back to another tutorial. So today I'm with Bailey. She's agreed to do a video for me. It's her birthday tomorrow. She's 8 tomorrow, aren't you, Bailey?
Yay!
Lockdown birthday. Yeah, so we're going to show you today an amazing style. I think it's going to be right up your street. It's very me, very Bailey, very Sweetheart. It's a Mohawk braid, but you don't actually have to braid. Those are my favourite ones. So, are you ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Let's get started. Okay guys, so the actual braid's going to sit down the centre of the head, okay? Now what I've done in the past is I've just got my comb and just made a really straight line going like that, okay, like an arc. But we're going to do something a little bit different today, and it's going to create a softer look at the end. So you're going to just take your comb and almost bring it in, and that's going to create little like kind of zigzag. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way down the part line. And then I just want you to pop these into a ponytail. So exactly the same on the other side. So it's like a sort of zigzaggy part line. Okay guys, so this is where you're going to need, pass me those, Boo, like a million elastics. Bailey's on elastic duty, aren't you, babe?
Yep.
She's going to pass them to me one by one. So you're going to start off by taking this front section into a ponytail. But really important this, okay guys, I want you to kind of come in this direction with your fingers instead of this direction on the first one. It just sits prettier, just believe me, okay? So literally, it's as simple as taking that front section of hair and popping an elastic in. Now, if you can see little indentations in Bailey's hair, that's because I've used my volumizer tool. It just helps with the style. It's not essential. Now, I know that Lala's Updos on Instagram, which is where I got the inspiration for this style, does a really good tool that's very similar. I think she calls it a prep tool. And all it does is it just thickens the hair up and makes it easier to deal with, even though you've got a lot of hair, Boo.
Yeah.
You do. You already have quite a lot of hair. So can you see that I'm just teasing out this front bit? And it's going to be entirely up to you how big you want to go. Me and Boo are going to go pretty big, I'm not going to lie. So next we're going to take a slice of hair from the right, but again, don't come in this direction, because when we tease it out in a minute, it'll look all kind of like saggy and horrible. I want you to kind of come in this direction, not that direction. So little slice of hair, right the way to the centre you want to take that. Same on the other side. And then you're going to join these two pieces together and put an elastic in. So can you see that that elastic's sitting really close to that last elastic, and then we're just going to use fingers again and do some teasing out. So far guys, we've done 2 ponytails. Now this is kind of important. Can you see that the first ponytail is sitting underneath this one, okay? So when we take our next 2 sections, and you see I've taken that section from the right. I'm also going to, just tilt your head a little bit for me, Boo. I'm also going to add in half of that ponytail. The reason why I take a section from the side and a section from the underneath ponytail is when I tease it out in a minute, this section becomes more braid looking. You'll see what I mean as we go on. So same on the other side. So I've taken a bit from the side there, guys. Taking that bit of underneath ponytail, so not the ponytail that we just did, that underneath one, adding that in as well, and then chin down, Boo Boo, adding them all together and popping another elastic in. So can you see that there's these outside bits here, but also like the inside bits of that ponytail bit that you added in? So I'm going to tease these kind of up and tease these outside bits. So I'll show you one more time, guys. You've got the top pony, you've got the ponytail underneath. We're going to take slices from each side plus adding in those little ponytail slices from underneath that top one. So you're pulling out those centre pieces there, plus the side pieces as well, making sure that it's like to your taste. So pull it out a lot for a big braid and only a little bit for a little braid. So I thought I'd just do one from another angle for you guys, okay? So top ponytails there, bottom ponytails underneath like that. I'm going to take a slice from the sides. So slice from the side, adding half of that underneath ponytail. Slice from the other side, adding the other half of that ponytail. Joining them together. Now this is kind of important. Just hold it 1 second please, Boo. Thank you, darling. So bless you. So basically, if I was just to put an elastic in there, it's going to be really, really hard to cover that elastic up. So you want to make sure that you're lifting that strand up and that's kind of being pulled down underneath, and your elastic sitting just underneath your previous ponytail. So it hasn't got to be like on top, but you can't be putting them down there and try and cover it. It's just not going to work. Now, these centre pieces are the ponytail underneath, and these are the pieces that I use to sort of pull upwards, yeah? And then you can't see that underneath elastic, and then I sort of spread them a bit wider by pulling on the sides. But this bit here is what creates that height to the braids. So you can kind of decide, and then the outside bits are creating that really nice volume from the side. I've got two products I want to show you. One is the wax spray, which you've seen me use lots of times before. That's just going to really tame down any flyaways. I want these bits to be really smooth. Now, the other product is this. So it looks like sellotape, but it is not. I'll just pop that down. Can you see it, Boo?
Yeah.
Okay, so what it is, and I'll put the link in the description, okay, it's a hair wrap. And this is like a silicone sort of type material, and it sticks to itself. So in a minute when I put these ponytails in, I'm going to hold that ponytail, and I don't want it to move because then the ponytail kind of goes wonky. And this is like better than any kind of, I've tried the bungee before, I've tried the grip with the elastic band, but this stuff, because it sticks to itself, holds the hair perfectly, and I'm going to show you how.
Maybe hair sellotape.
Hair sellotape, yeah. Is that what they should have called it, Boo? Hair sellotape.
Hair tape.
I think people would be scared that it's going to get like literally stuck in the hair. Cover that hearing aid up for me, please, Boo.
What's it called now then?
Hair wrap. So a little bit of wax spray, guys. So I'm just going to lift up this hair so I can put this ponytail in. So I'm just holding that out the way. And then taking a little smoothing brush or backcomb brush. Bailey says you can hear this in a hearing aid, can't you, Boo, when it goes past?
Yeah.
Does it sound like really loud?
It kind of sounds satisfying.
Does it? So I'm just smoothing out this hair. Same on the other side. So this is our hair wrap. I've cut a little piece off. So Bailey, can you just peel that off for me?
Okay.
So it just kind of peels away from the plastic. Thank you, my darling. And that's what you're left with. Okay, so I'm going to use my thumb. Can you see how I don't want this ponytail to move because I've created that lovely tension there. So I'm just going to lift up my thumb and place it right at the nape there where I want this to sit, okay? It's then, you look how far you can stretch it. It's going to come underneath, back around, and as soon as it sort of comes back onto itself, it will not move. Can you see that? It's like literally, but don't panic, it won't get caught in the hair. All you've got to do to take it off is peel it away from itself. So we're going to braid this piece of hair underneath. So you're almost going to pretend like it's two ponytails, top and a bottom ponytail. Try and keep them even. And I'm going to just split the bottom one into two, bring it round the front, pop an elastic in and tease, tease, tease for this one. I want it to be nice and fat. Now I don't need to worry too much about the centre. I'll do a little bit. It's more the outer edges. I want to really make sure that I've got some nice sort of volume. And just keep going down for me, guys, as far as you can, okay? So we're going to release the rest of this hair down. Dave the cat's decided to come and join in, hasn't he, Boo?
Yeah.
That's okay, it's a family affair.
Yeah. Everyone in the house is here.
Oh no!
What?
Dad's away.
Oh, well, Dave can replace Dad.
Oh, okay, I might edit that one out, guys, I'm not going to lie. You're literally going to do exactly the same process, guys. So you've got an underneath ponytail, on top ponytail, so the underneath one is going to be divided into two. Make sure you do collect all that hair. And you're going to place, let me just turn her a little bit, an elastic there. Now you do have to watch because we are trying to cover up these elastics now. So again, don't put your elastic down here. Try and put your elastic quite close to that one underneath. So I just love all this kind of texture. I didn't choose to go for that kind of smooth look. And then I'm going to just grab the whole lot together at the bottom. Pop an elastic in. So that is mine and Bailey's style finish. Thank you to the camera woman behind there. Thank you, little Abby.
You're welcome.
I'm going to do a little spin for you so you can see from all angles. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment on this style. Tell me what you thought of it. And subscribe and like. And me and maybe Bailey will see you next week for another video. Bye.
Bye.